GSI Plus is here. What? New content? Tier list? Rankings? Yes, sir. This is the channel for that. And this is going to be less editing, more yapping.
Yapping. Ah, me.
We've got a tier list of the best strikers of all time. We've included some modern strikers. We've included some strikers from the past. Our first striker is Adebayor. He had some very good seasons at Arsenal, at City. He obviously had that insane goal for City where he ran across the whole pitch to celebrate in front of the Arsenal fans. And then he had a lot of juju voodoo with his mother or something.
Yeah, something with his family back home or something. Like, it was a very odd story.
Premier League star Emmanuel Adebayor claims his own mother was practicing black magic on him. Tottenham striker's family accused him of kicking mother out of home. He kicked his mother out because he thought she was practicing voodoo on him.
Bro, how do you kick out of
His family says he had been brainwashed by Islamic spiritual healers. What is going on?
Bro, some of these superstitions go crazy, man. Adebayor had some good moments, but compared to everyone else on this list, I don't think he's anywhere near those levels. So I'm going to put him in doo-doo.
Doo-doo, nah. I'm looking at his stats. He had 46 goals for Arsenal. That's not bad. Bro, he even had a 14 spell loan at Real Madrid. So basically, when I'm looking at his stats, he has clubs where he scored a decent amount of games for, but then he always leaves because I think something happens to him mentally, and then he does decent for another club and then leaves again. He has so many spells with different
magic,
clubs.
Bro. It's the black magic. I think compared
decent.
to everyone,
I think decent.
I think doo-doo. Compared to everyone, bro, he's doo-doo.
Like
doo-doo or voodoo?
Ooh, I think we're gonna put him there just for that.
I would put him in decent.
Well, that's crazy because no one really cares.
Okay, well that's really good. Adriano is the next striker. What could have been?
Yes.
Could have been.
This is one of the biggest wasted talents there is.
Doo-doo. No. How it turned out, doo-doo. Like, unlucky. You were great, but doo-doo.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe decent because like he was incredibly good.
Players aren't defined by 1 or 2 seasons. They're defined by their whole career.
It's true. I think
I feel so, but it's man, it's doo-doo. Doo-doo's crazy for Adriano. I don't know. I cannot put Adriano in doo-doo, boys.
Bro, like,
this guy
I agree,
was
like, he was so good.
a symbol of just insane talent.
But he never lived up to it.
But I'm pretty sure there was a World Cup where Brazil were like, weren't even looking at R9 as their biggest threats. They were looking at Adriano.
Yeah, but he never lived up to it.
He did it for like 3 years, and then he got like his family problems, his injuries, and everything. Like his
dad died.
Like
I'm just looking. He won the Serie A 3 times. Not bad. Guys, we can't put him doo-doo. I'm not putting Adriano doo-doo.
Bro,
he's decent.
He did
he's
nothing
decent.
after those
I'm not putting
3
Adriano
seasons.
doo-doo. This guy was talked, bro.
Yeah, he was talked.
I'm not putting him doo-doo,
Yap.
boys.
Yappa likes the talk.
No,
shop.
he won 3 Serie A's and he was the biggest player in Inter Milan.
That's like Ryan Brewster collecting the Champions League.
He's
medal.
not going doo-doo.
I'll go decent. So 2v1.
He's not doo-doo, bro. When he played, he was a man of the moment.
Yeah, but if buts and
Wait, man. Do I care? No. 2v1. How about Aguero is
he's
next.
done it again. World class.
World class, I agree.
He's won everything with
agree.
Man City, scoring goals for fun.
He still could have been also a good player. Like he had to retire early because of his heart condition.
5th in all-time Premier League goal scorers. Actually cracked for Atletico. 234 games, 101 goals, 47 assists.
100% world class.
Boom. Next up is Anelka. Interesting. Anelka was a Premier League goal scorer in 2008-9, beating Cristiano Ronaldo.
Mad.
Him and Thierry Henry were like basically on the same level. But then obviously, again, just like Adebayor, he moved clubs so many times. He played for 12 clubs.
That's mad.
I think 100% we put him in decent or even very good. He scored a lot of goals in his career. Is that 157 goals?
When you think of like top strikers, Anelka is not the first name that comes into your mind.
I'd put him decent.
I'd put him unanimous decision. Beautiful.
I agree, but I put him below Adriano, but that's fine.
Ballon d'Or. Adriano ranked 6th and 7th in the Ballon d'Or.
I would say above.
Listen,
I
said
as a
below.
striker, I think he's below. I think he's below.
I agree.
Pierre-Emerick Obama, blood clot young.
Obama
Had some insane seasons for Dortmund and Arsenal. End of Arsenal, Arteta exiled him, and ever since then, I'm sorry, he's been washed.
For the last like 3-4 years, he's been washed. Bro, when he was at Arsenal, he signed in January and scored like 10 goals already. He won a Golden Boot as well.
I would put him in very good.
I would put him in very good as well.
Aubameyang, very good, boys. I can't have Aubameyang
Bro,
above
do you not know how
Adriano.
much he was cooking? Do you not know how much he was
He
cooking?
was cooking.
He won
but
the Golden Boot
He was cooking.
with Arsenal.
He was cooking. But look at the list. Look at the list. Aubameyang is not very good, but he's top decent.
Kind of agree with Yasha. I think we put him bottom of very good, and then we see how the tier list stands, and we can move stuff around. It's not set in stone. He won the La Liga with Barca. He won a couple trophies with Dortmund.
Yeah, but can we stop doing this? Won the La Liga with Barca. Mind left nuts could win the La Liga with Barca.
No,
That was a struggling Barca side, bro.
That's
What you
not
on
true.
about?
Struggling Barca side.
Yeah, but he wasn't the man. It's not like he's the man. Can we stop doing that? Like Sergio Roberto won the Champions League, La Liga. He's not the best right back of all time.
My biggest point was he won the Golden Boot in the Prem.
Adriano was Ballon d'Or 6th, 7th.
That's the
What are we
Brazil
talking
bias.
here?
That's the
Yeah,
Brazil
but he didn't win the
bias as
Golden
well,
Boot.
though.
Yeah, that
What's
just
just a Brazil
you're comparing someone who finished 6th and 7th to someone who's actually won something.
And he won La Liga Serie A 3 times. What are we talking
Why
about?
you
boys?
why you talking about
What are we
trophies now?
talking
Why are you
about?
talking about trophies now?
It's the Brazil bias, I'm telling you. Like, he was a great player.
No,
He's a
guys,
great player,
Adriano's
but
above Aubameyang. Guys, Adriano's 100%
I
above
disagree.
Aubameyang.
I
What are we
completely
yapping here?
disagree.
I think he's better than Adriano, 100%.
Next up, Karim.
Karim,
My boy,
Your winner.
Benzema, 15. World class.
Nah, bro, I
World
think
class.
world class. Below Aguero. I think
Below
100%.
Aguero. Below Aguero.
Yes.
He won the Ballon d'Or that season, insane. 100% insane.
Yeah,
But I think all of his other seasons, because of that Ballon d'Or season, get overrated.
Yeah.
Ever since Ronaldo left, yeah, he's been class. Under Ronaldo, he was still really good, but he wasn't that player. Like
He was a
Aguero
meme, bro,
when I was
under Ronaldo.
Yeah, below.
world class under Aguero.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Agreed.
Berbatov.
Very.
Wait, let me educate. Let me educate.
He's an educator.
First of all, Berbatov isn't a goal machine. He has way more to his game than just scoring goals. And that goal when he chipped the goalkeeper, one of my favorite goals of all time.
Great player, but I think like in the grand scheme of things, he was like decent.
I think decent.
Yeah, he was.
I think decent.
Where and decent though.
Below Adriano.
Yeah, below Adriano. I would say below Adriano.
Oh yeah.
He scored 5 goals in a game once versus Blackburn. That's one of the best performances I've ever seen from a player in history. That guy ran that game. Cavani.
Edinson Cavani.
My
I
God.
liked him.
One of the
I
most
liked him.
underrated strikers in history of football.
Yeah.
CEO
100%.
of movement, bro.
He's a very complete striker as well.
You thought his 243 goal contributions in 301 games for PSG was good? Well, have 118 goal contributions in 138 games for Napoli.
Yeah.
That is
he's
insane.
Incredible, man. I think this is the first player we put in very good.
Yeah, probably gonna end up being like middle/bottom of very good, but he's very good.
Yeah. He's
Boys,
You want to put him in world class?
I think he's world class.
Damn.
Oh, bro.
Damn,
Aguero and
that's a
Benzema
bold
are
shout.
better than Cavani.
I don't think Benzema's is that far off Cavani.
I'm gonna say something crazy. If you
Okay,
put
that's
Benzema in the Napoli team, he would have not been able to do what
Yeah,
Cavani
100%.
did. And if you put
100%.
Cavani in that Real Madrid team, he would have done just as good as Benzema. So I
100%.
actually kind of see that. point, yeah.
I don't know if he'd have done just as good.
You
to be
see,
honest.
you see, Benzema's all-round game is probably better. Cavani's movement is 100% way better.
Yeah.
His goal scoring is 100% way better. Chat.
Benzema is a better player, but Cavani, his movement is world class. That's it.
But movement is the biggest thing for a striker.
You're swaying me for the world class argument, but like something's missing for that world class, for that spice, you know?
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
he didn't get the love he deserves, and I'm pretty sure there was a reason for that he wasn't good enough. For example, why did Zlatan start over him in most games for PSG, you know?
Yeah.
Why was Cavani exiled when Mbappe joined the club, you know? There's a reason for that, and I think that's why he should be very good.
I agree.
Okay,
I
let's
agree.
put him there.
Boom.
Let's put him there.
Diego Costa.
Diego
This guy
Costa.
is an animal.
Yeah, but,
Unfortunately, being an animal doesn't make you world class or the GOAT or even very good. I'm gonna put him in decent.
It's so weird seeing Aubameyang above Adriano.
He
But like,
is,
it's
bro.
just you have to take into account the whole career. Like, if you take into account the prime years, like Adriano clears, but Adriano's career was 3 years.
If you take prime years, Adriano's probably in world class. Like you can't just
Yeah,
take
like
bits
you
and
can't.
bobs.
You're taking 3 years over like a 15-year career.
I would put Diego Costa under Berbatov.
under really.
Berbatov.
Bro, he won the
Bro, I'm
Premier
just
League
looking
with
at his
Chelsea.
stats. He hasn't actually scored that many goals.
I think he definitely goes in decent, but
And he only had 3 years at Chelsea. And at Atletico Madrid, he was good. He wasn't, but he wasn't anything crazy.
Yeah, that's true. He's kind of short.
Yeah, you know what? I've been swayed. Yeah, below Berbatov.
I was gonna put him at the bottom.
Below Adebayo.
Under Anelka.
Oh,
But
sorry,
like, I feel like Anelka
No,
as a striker has been better. Obviously, Costa won shit, but he was also like a lot better teams as well.
Boom. Crespo, Ernie, tell us, please.
Bro, one of the most overrated strikers in my opinion. I mean, he scored in the Champions League final, so I gotta take it into account.
There you go.
I don't think he's very good.
Whoa.
I don't think he's very good.
I think the only reason I know he's good is because he had a legend card.
Yeah, but like I would put him either bottom of very good or top of decent.
He's not in very good. I don't
Okay,
think he goes into very good at all.
Yeah.
Is he better than Berbatov?
I don't think
Yeah. You don't think he's better than Berbatov?
Ernie
I
doesn't
don't
think so.
so. I don't think he's better than Aubameyang. He's not better than Adriano.
He never won the Serie A, which is kind of crazy.
Below Berbatov.
Yeah, I'll back it now.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Next one, Jermaine Defoe. One of the most consistently mid strikers in Premier League.
Yeah.
I think bottom of decent.
Yeah, I think he's above Adebayor personally. Nah,
Bro,
even above
this is
Diego
Anelka.
Costa. I'm a f***ing hell by kicking him. No, I think he's even above Diego Costa. You know.
But he's just played for so long in the Premier League that he has to score, you know? He's a starting striker for all these teams. He
Ask
has to.
Højlund how hard it is to score, bro. Not everyone can do it.
But that's why he's on this list. Obviously, Højlund's not on this list, is he?
I personally think above Diego.
I think decent
Yeah, I
above.
mean, it's
okay,
for
I
sure
agree.
decent.
Above
But
Diego Costa.
He's a mid-table good striker, but like if you play for 30 years, of course you're gonna be in the top 10 of goals if you're starting most of the games.
Okay, Ernie, you know what? I agree with you. I don't think he's that good of a player.
Yeah,
I
like he's
know.
just always been,
guys
like,
don't know
he's always
prime
been
I
in
think
mid-table
Anelka's a-
teams starting.
I think Anelka
Like-
is a way better player than him. Like,
100%.
way better.
100%.
I guess I lost.
Yeah.
Boom. Next one, Drogba. Oh, daddy.
Oh, whoa.
World's class.
Yeah, I agree. I think top very good.
Boys, he had seasons where he was top assister and top goal scorer. And how many crucial goals did this guy score?
Yeah, he
Every
was the
single
final
final,
man, bro.
he scored. Champions League finals, FA Cup finals,
yeah, for sure.
Premier League crucial games against the big six. As a striker, I'd rather have Drogba than Benzema. Let's not yap.
But I think maybe Benzema's too high up then.
Benzema is way too high up. I think Benzema goes into very good.
Yeah.
I think let's not rush to conclusions. Let's leave him there. But I don't hate the thought of.
I
moving him
I,
down
I would
very
put
good.
Drogba above Benzema.
He didn't do it for that long though.
I don't hate putting Drogba above Benzema, but I say let's wait to demote Benzema.
All right, so where are we putting Drogba? Here?
Up
Above
earlier, world class,
Benzema. Above, yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
Boom. Edin
Whoa,
Dzeko.
that's a very
Okay.
interesting hand gesture.
Yeah. This is an underrated player again.
I hate international goals. Dzeko is playing as Albania half the time. Like, that's why Ronaldo has so many goals. He's bagging against these shitey teams.
What do you
man.
think is happening in South America, mate? What do you think Sunil Chetri is playing? He's playing Bangladesh and Pakistan, man.
The latter half of his career is very underrated.
Yes. Bro, some of the seasons he had at Roma were really good.
Yeah, Serie A top scorer
Yeah.
2016-17.
Yeah,
And,
that's
oh my god, boys, Bundesliga top scorer 2009-10 at Wolfsburg.
I'm telling you, Dzeko is so underrated. They nearly won the league with Roma as well. Like literally 2 points off. They lost it at the last game of the season.
I'll put him top of decent, low key. I think top for
Bro,
sure.
it feels so weird seeing Aubameyang above Crespo and Berbatov.
I think Aubameyang might be too high. I can't lie.
Adriano, I mean, you have to take a whole career. I don't know about Crespo.
I don't hate having Adriano.
Aubameyang had like 2 good seasons in the Premier League.
Nah, his whole apart from his
he
last
wa-
season
and
at
some
Arsenal,
good
he was
and a
good.
couple good seasons at Dortmund.
I'm thinking about demoting Aubameyang to below Crespo.
That's
I agree.
Crazy.
I love that.
That's
I
crazy.
love
I
every
You guys are
really-
overhyping
really like-
Adriano
I-
so
I-
much,
no,
man.
no,
Man
no.
had 3
No,
good
but-
seasons and he's just he's
but like
everywhere.
I think I think we pushed Dzeko at the top above Adriano.
Wait,
I
man,
agree.
what's this?
Dzeko's at
You are fucking, you bloody.
Is he better than Berbatov?
Yes.
I
think he is.
So
I think for
difficult,
sure.
bro. This
He
is-
won the
this
golden
is too
boot. He won the
difficult.
gold.
Is
I
he
quit.
better than Berbatov?
I quit. I'm
Golden
quitting
boot
the
twice.
second channel. First video, I've quit the second channel. Put him there. Let's move on to the next one and we see how it goes.
I think he's there. Eto.
Okay. He was
As a
class.
striker, honestly, GOAT.
He was so good.
Bro, as a
Goat.
striker, bro,
No,
back-to-back
goat.
treble
You say
winners,
goat.
instrumental for
Yeah.
everyone, of course.
Milito for Inter was more instrumental in the treble than Eto was, bro.
He won the 9 tuple in 2 years. Imagine your club winning 9 trophies. Bro, you
Mental.
finish football. You retire. You
Yeah,
retire
yeah,
after that season.
this
After
guy's
winning
done it, man.
9 trophies in 2 seasons.
Did he ever win the AFCON with Cameroon?
Cameroon,
Yeah,
African Cup of Nations, not once but twice.
Oh, bro, nah, come on, GOAT, man, come on,
Young
one of the best
African player of
players
the year.
Wait, I think he is the best African player of all time.
Fine, goat.
I'm not putting him in goats. I'm not putting him in.
What?
Like
I think he's
putting
world
him-
class.
I was thinking world class.
GOAT
but the
is
more you keep
reserved for
reading
2
this-
players.
Yeah,
Three players.
Giroud, and Totti.
No, it's obviously Vardy.
I would put him top of world class for now.
Fine.
I think there's
fine,
levels
fine.
above Eto'o and Aguero.
Exactly. Falcao. Oh my god.
Moments bias is creeping up to Yasha. Like I can already feel it. He was decent.
What do you mean?
Falcao was decent.
This guy was dominating La Liga. He won the Europa League with Porto. It was against Atletico, I'm pretty sure, in the final or something. Atletico Madrid saw this, signed him, and literally a season later, they won the Europa League with him. What puts him down is his spell in the Premier League. Even after the spell in the Premier League, at Monaco, he had some
To be
great
fair,
seasons
Champions League
later,
semi-finalist.
knocking out Man City.
I was gonna say top of decent, but we can put him bottom of very good.
I'm down for that. I'm down for that. Forlan.
Forlan.
That Jabulani. But I mean, apart from that,
Below Adriano.
I think he was better than Crespo.
I was gonna say below Berbatov.
I was thinking right there already as well.
I think it's
I don't
fair.
mind that.
Dzeko's so weird above these players.
But like,
But Dzeko
fuck
was
it.
class.
Ernie, you know what's weirder? Giroud going in goals.
yes. Okay, let's move on to the next player. No. What do you think you're doing?
Giroud is going.
Put him back.
Giroud is going in doo-doo. That's why it rhymes.
Not really.
Giroud.
He's
doo-doo.
Giroud.
Somewhere around Berbatov. Like Giroud and Berbatov are similar.
No.
What? He's in doo-doo.
no.
Are you joking?
What?
He's not on the same level at all.
What?
Bro. He's not on the same level at all.
What?
He's on the same level as like
That's outrageous.
Defoe.
What? Defoe's a
Yeah.
stinker compared to Giroud.
Yeah.
But to be fair, Giroud
And I would
is,
say Defoe's.
top
I
five.
put
and I
him
would
up. Guys,
I would say
guys,
Defoe
guys.
is better than Giroud.
That's crazy. That's outrageous, bro. He's better than all these. He's better than Anelka. He's better than Diego Costa. He's better than Aubameyang, and he's better than Crespo. He's on the same
Yeah,
level as
in your
Berbatov.
ass.
He's not better
He
than
is, though.
Are you being serious? Wait, are you
No,
being
Giroud-
serious?
I
Are
am
you being serious?
Like
bro?
Giroud is literally the way you describe Berbatov. He's not your goal striker. He's not your poacher, but he's that one striker that always does the right runs, that does the right hold up plays, that always does the right decisions, and sometimes he scores.
I don't want to strike
Ernie,
you who
just
scores
say-
sometimes, bro.
He's a
Ernie,
false-
Ernie,
he's
Ernie,
a
Ernie,
false
Ernie,
nine.
Ernie,
He's a
Ernie,
false-
Ernie.
It's literally how you
Ernie, just
describe
say-
Berbatov.
Giroud at Milan isn't the same Giroud that he was at all that.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
he was good at Milan.
I
He
don't
was
care.
really good at Milan.
That is
I'm
probably the
putting
best
him-
version of Giroud.
I am
Yeah.
putting him below Berbatov.
I'm putting him below Defoe.
I agree.
That's
Giroud
mental,
is a
that's
laughing
mental.
stock.
But you won the f***ing
Or
league
even
with
Dudu. Bro, if
Montpellier, bro.
Adebayor is here, Giroud's right next to him.
That's crazy.
Gilardino.
Oh my god, that's who it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
I actually don't know much about him, so.
I've never heard of him.
It's 1-0 in the 118th minute versus Germany in the World Cup semi-final 2006. Cannavaro heads the ball away, passes the ball to Gilardino. Gilardino holds out the play. What's it called when you pass it with your heel? What's it called when you pass it? He back heels it to Del Piero. Del Piero puts it open. Andiamo Berlino, and then the camera pans to a crying German child, and the whole of Italy is buzzing. Greatest
I
moment. in
think
the
just
time
for that
that's what
passion, he
Gilardino-
has to go in
just for
uneducated.
that. But like, if you guys don't know, we can put him in
Nah.
that uneducated.
I've never seen this guy kick a ball, bro.
Uneducated. That's our first one.
Piero.
Mario Gomez. Mario Gomez.
So
Mario.
Compared to everyone else on this list, I think Mario Gomez goes. I think Jermaine Defoe is better than. Actually, no. I think above Defoe. Above
Mario
Defoe.
Gomez is way better than him.
Yeah,
I think he's better than Anelka. I think he's better than Diego Costa.
I don't know about Diego.
Yeah, below Diego Costa, I think is fair. Above
Yeah, I think
wouldn't
that's
go.
fair.
I think Mario Gomez is by far the better player between Diego Costa. Diego Costa didn't do it for long at all, bro.
That's also
He spent
true.
2014 to 2017 at Chelsea. That's it. Maybe 2 good seasons at Atletico. From 2003 to 2020, scoring in every single.
Wait, he retired in 2020. Damn.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Okay, you know what? Fine. Above Diego Costa because the long.
Yeah, run it.
Wait, do you know that he's only 39 years old?
What?
Really?
He's the same age as Ronaldo.
I think he's here.
Alright,
Yeah,
send it.
I'll allow it. Hold on.
Next up is.
Oh.
Where would we put him right now? Oh my god.
Right now,
I-
I'd put him like.
Very good. I'd put
Doo-doo.
him very good.
Okay. What?
Nah, he's still world class. Come on, his numbers speak for itself. He's still
No,
world
he's
class.
not world class. He's not world class. He's not world class.
Yo,
Yet. He's not world class. Yet.
He is.
All time, he's not world class.
He literally first season he came into the Prem, broke the record.
He's been doing it for like 3
Come
seasons,
on
but it's
now.
only been 3 seasons.
And
It's only
look
been
at the
3
levels
seasons
he's
at the
doing
top.
it at. Even this season he has like 20 goals. He's a much better player than Cavani.
Yes, but he needs to do it for another 5 years.
Okay, I'll put him top of very good. He's way better than Cavani.
Nah, in between the two. He hasn't been doing it for long enough.
He probably has as many goals as Cavani does already, bro.
Yeah, Cavani has more goals at PSG than Haaland has in his whole career. What are we yapping, bro?
What, did you-
There's levels to this game.
If you combine his City and Dortmund goals, he has more than Cavani at PSG.
What are we yapping? It says PSG.
161
Cavani,
games.
101 games, 200 goals.
Yeah, you're
What are we
counting all.
yapping?
I'm only counting like the league.
All comps. Of course, I'm captain. All comps. What are we? Wait.
Okay,
We're just
I
not
think
talking
all
about
comps.
Champions League?
I think all comps. Haaland has more for shizzle.
No, all comps. No, he doesn't. It's like rating a song that came out yesterday a classic. You know, it can't be a classic. He hasn't been out for-
We're not calling him a classic. We're calling him for the ability that he has right now. He is a world class player. Nah,
Alright,
this
that's
is so
Yeah,
stupid.
he's very good. He's very good. Thierry Henry.
Nah,
Goat.
that's yeah.
Goat, absolute goat. Robbed of a Ballon d'Or.
Best Premier League player of all time.
Second best.
Higuain.
Put his stanky ass in doo-doo right now.
Bro, he was so good.
One
at Napoli,
season.
so good
One
at Juventus.
season, yeah,
What?
that's
What do
fine.
you mean 1 season? This guy has the record for most goals in the Serie A with Napoli, bro. La legge del Pipita.
No,
I'd put him here.
He's above.
No, but he also had a very good season at Juventus. He also
Bro, he
had a very
had
good
he
season
had
at
more
Juventus.
than one good season in Juventus. Better than Crespo.
above Crespo.
301 goals, 111 assists. Without us knowing, he scored 121 goals for Real Madrid.
Yeah, like he's really good. He was insane for more than 1 year at Napoli and for more than 2 years at Juventus, and he wasn't that bad at Real Madrid.
I'd put him here.
Alright, fine.
No, I think he's better than Forlan.
I think he's
all
better.
time.
I think it's better.
Okay, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Is he better than Berbatov?
I would say so.
I would say
Well,
so.
we started putting him below, and he's just going up the rankings.
Is he better than Adriano?
Put him in go. Put
I
him
think
in
so.
go.
Is he better than Dzeko? Yes, I think he's better than Dzeko.
Okay, send him there. Send him there. I don't hate it.
I'd put him here.
Bro,
I'd put
I
him
was
here.
saying, like, I was so surprised when you were both considering, like, bottom of decent or doodles. Like,
I
what are
wasn't-
you guys on, bro?
Huntelaar.
It's a lot of this
Yeah.
bozo. Put him in doo-doo. Zlatan
Ibrahimovic. This is interesting. Longevity-wise, obviously one of the goals.
Like, what? Has to
I
be
think he's a
world
goat.
class.
I think
World
bro,
class-
he's a goat.
world
Goat?
class? Fast
I think
goat?
world class.
I think
Bro,
world
of course it's Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He's been doing it for so long at the top of his
Like,
game.
I think out of these players so far, he's the most iconic. But is he better than Eto'o, Aguero, Drogba, and Benzema? I mean, some
I
of
think
them
he's
he's better.
I think he's better than all.
But
of them.
but
I think he's better than Aguero.
I think Eto's better than
put him above
Zlatan.
Eto'o. Like,
Bro,
Eto'o
Eto's
Prime
so
is
much
better than
better.
Zlatan. But Zlatan Prime is also kind of crazy. Like, PSG Zlatan was crazy.
What machine?
But it was also PSG.
But he's definitely better than Aguero, Drogba, and Benzema.
Okay, now I think. Okay, listen. For the amount of clubs, obviously it puts him down. But he never joined bad clubs, obviously, except LA Galaxy. That's
Yeah.
the only bad club he ever joined in his whole career.
Yeah.
He did it at every single big club. Scored even from Manchester United, 17 goals in the Premier League. That wasn't a bad season at all. Eto'o did have a lot of bad clubs that he played for.
Wait, was Zlatan there when you guys won the league recently?
Yeah, Zlatan was there. For the
Yeah.
Serie A one.
Yeah,
I mean, he didn't really do much, I guess.
I'd put him here. No, he did. Zlatan
Yeah,
was good.
it was the year that the next year he didn't do much because he was injured.
Oh, it was the next year.
And then
All right, I'd put him here. I'd put him
Yeah,
above
fair.
Eto'o.
I think he's GOAT, man.
Ah.
At least one of
I
the
see,
greatest
I
players.
see, I see who's
not-
next, and I'm orgasming, bro.
Boom.
In my
Inzaghi.
opinion- In my opinion, he is the most underrated striker of all time. Before the Messi and Ronaldo era, he was the top Champions League goal scorer.
AC Milan literally had a free kick ritual where the free
Yeah,
kicker
yeah.
would shoot the ball
Yeah,
at
yeah.
Inzaghi,
We scored in the
like
Champions League
blasted
like that.
at Inzaghi, and Inzaghi would literally just like run onto the ball
And score.
Wouldn't even touch it with his leg, and it would just go in.
Bro, like, this guy was a magnet for goal. Like,
Second thing, let me tell you something. He has scored 0 goals from outside the box.
yeah, yeah.
What? What?
But
Bro, you know
look,
how
look how
insane
many goals he has. Look,
I think for what he's won, I'll put him.
I think
above
he
Cavani.
goes here. I think he goes.
I
Here.
was gonna put him
I know. I
above.
think Cavani's. I know. I
Like,
think
Cavani's a better
Yes.
all-round player. But like,
Cavani's done it. Cavani has so many goals.
Let's put him below Cavani. It's fine. Let's just go with that. I mean, we can move.
And he
stuff
don't
around.
Okay, well, if you think above, okay, we can put him. At least conceding. I don't like it. Harry Kane.
Bro class.
Another underrated
Zero
striker
trophies.
who's never won everything though.
Boys, I think Harry Kane's a better striker than Benzema.
I agree. Oh,
I agree.
easily. It's not a debate. He's better than Drogba. He's better than Aguero. Maybe not.
He's
but I
below
think-
Aguero. He's below Aguero.
Boom. Robbie Keane.
Dude, but dead ass,
Honestly,
dude.
I'm uneducated on this one.
Highlights of his career: 80 goals for Spurs, 80 goals for LA Galaxy. Dude.
Yeah, dude. Below Giroud.
All right, Miroslav Klose.
He's
I think he lives off his international career.
Yes,
Yeah,
100%. But I think he has to go in.
I'd put
very
him in
good.
this. Very good.
Yes,
I'd
bro.
put him into decent.
What?
I mean-
Bottom of very good, but definitely very good.
I think Higuain is a better striker than him.
I agree.
I'd put him here.
Alright,
Send it. I don't mind that. That's not awful.
Kluivert. I actually
Genuinely
don't know anything.
uneducated.
I am
Genuinely
so
uneducated.
uneducated. We're cooked.
We don't know anything about him. Let's put him
Listen.
to uneducated.
If you're still watching, comment about anything you know about Kluivert. We're very curious. I feel like we should know more about him.
I think that's Henrik Larsson.
Larsson,
Henrik
that's
Larsson.
Larsson.
Most of his career at Celtic. He had that 6 months loan spell at United, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, played for Barca as well. Did well.
But let's be honest, most of his career is at Celtic. Celtic dominates Scottish football.
Yeah,
Dominates.
Yeah. Easy stuff.
I would put him into decent.
I'll put him below Forlan.
I agree. Let's put him there. Lewandowski.
Goat. Goal machine. Deserved Ballon d'Or. Robbed. Won the sextuple. Did it at Dortmund and Bayern Munich. And he's doing it at Barcelona
doing it
right
at
now.
Barca, to be
Yeah,
fair, right now.
exactly.
I feel so weird about this one.
I think
100%.
he's
Guys,
better
let's not be like stupid.
Yeah,
I would put him.
He's definitely better than Aguero, and that's where I'm at.
I would
I'm
put him
after
top
Aguero.
world class.
No one is touching his goal record at Bayern.
Okay, you know what? Goat. Hey man, you swayed me.
Is he GOAT? No, guys. GOAT is reserved for this
We'll just
select
have way too many people in world
Lewandowski.
class, bro.
How much aura does Lewandowski have?
A lot of aura.
Bro.
Let's
That's
just
not
of-
aura. What do you mean a lot?
He's a
okay.
TikToker. He's a
Lewandowski
TikToker.
aura versus Eto. Eto clears aura wise. Ibra clears aura wise. Thierry Henry clears aura wise. We'll come back to more strikers that clear aura wise.
Bro,
I would put him top
what,
world
what,
class.
what, yeah, sure, 22
Fine,
years of
okay.
age. You can't judge players off aura, man. Come on, put him in goats. Let's not take the piss here.
Ernie, last verdict.
Based on achievement and stats, he's GOAT, but for some reason he misses something for me.
What?
If I think of
What
goals-
more do you want this brother to do?
If I think of GOAT strikers and forwards, like, I don't know, Lewandowski will come into mind, but no, it's not those, like, three that come into mind straight
What?
away. You know? It's his aura. Like, I know
I think
what
he's
you have
top
to
world
say,
class.
bro.
Literally, he's the most
Like, I
unlucky.
actually-
It's
I
the
understand
aura.
it.
It's the
your-
aura.
Man, you don't
Aura
see the aura.
diff. Hey, man,
You
get
don't
hit
see
by
the
that
aura.
aura.
that's-
Get hit by that aura.
You got the aura deficit.
Now talking about aura.
Aura.
Put this guy at decent.
Who's better, Higuain or Lukaku?
Lukaku, for
Why
sure.
do I feel like I'm doing like a TikTok? Lukaku or Higuain?
Bro, it's Higuain. Higuain is
You think Higuain is better? Bro, Everton, Lukaku, you don't know Everton, Lukaku.
I think Higuain was better as well. I would put him here.
Yes, I like that.
All right, Roy Mackay,
Put
uneducated.
this guy uneducated. Looks like some B-Tech Suarez.
We
bro.
honestly had to search up
Yeah,
what
we
this
did a
guy's
little
name
From
is.
Google.
bottom of
Right,
uneducated,
right.
because that's how well we know him.
Mario Mandzukic. To the bottom of decent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
that's
think
what
he's
was
around
looking
here.
at. I would put him around Diego Costa, like above. Or
I don't think
below.
he's ever had a season like Diego Costa.
But did he score a bicy in a Champions League final?
Mario Mandzukic was always the player that would come off the bench. He was never the guy to rely on. He was the better version of Choupo-Moting.
I'll say above Anelka. Above Anelka.
I think Anelka's better than him.
I agree with Aman, bro. Above Anelka.
What?
Send above Anelka and leave it there, bro.
All right, next.
Milito.
Diego Milito.
So underrated and had such an insane season, but it was only like one season that was insane.
Yeah, he didn't do it for that.
Like compared to these players, he is somewhere at the bottom of decent.
Bottom of decent.
Prime was insane, but then he did nothing else.
He scored a lot of goals, but just for clubs that are not competing for the biggest trophies, not where the pressure is the highest.
Okay, maybe bottom of decent was harsh, but like he's not going above Crespo.
I think he's
my
above
opinion.
I think he's above Crespo.
Vas.
No, impossible. He's above Crespo. Impossible. I think he's below Aubameyang.
All right, so he's above Diego Costa.
Yeah.
He's above Mario Gomez.
Yeah, we can put him there. I'm happy to put him there.
Michael Owen, a very
Ballon
controversial
d'Or
Ballon
winner.
d'Or winner.
Fraudulento.
He was good only at the start of his career, and then he joined Real Madrid, and his career literally plummeted down the hill. I would put him above Diego Costa,
No, above Mario Gomez.
Above-
Above Mario Gomez for sure.
Mario Gomez.
Yeah.
Above, has to go above.
Yeah,
Mbappe.
Has to be above.
Above
Above
Milito.
I'd put
Milito.
him-
Above Milito.
Above Milito, above Crespo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would put him here.
Above
I'd put him
Larson
here.
for Shizzle, bro.
Okay, above Larson, sure, because Larson did it at Celtic. I'd put him here.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Wait.
I would have put him above Berbatov and left him there. But I don't,
Okay.
I don't mind.
Okay,
putting-
I don't mind that.
yeah.
I don't mind that. Hey, man, you know the aura that I was talking about Lewandowski? Now this man.
Bro, he spent more time in the hospital.
My God, man. CR7 and Messi Jesus together, that's who you get.
But it's
Goat.
it's mental that he didn't win the Champions League.
Yeah.
Mental.
Yeah. I mean, it happens.
Mental.
Zlatan didn't
Goat.
win it either.
Goat.
Yeah, goat.
Yeah,
Henri
yeah.
didn't win it.
Yeah, Henri didn't
Goat
win it.
above Henri.
Goat.
Raul. Oh my God.
Raul was world class, man.
Raul is actually one of the most underrated players of all time.
I think he should have won a Ballon d'Or.
I'll put him above Eto, Loki.
Above Ibra as well. Maybe
You
above
put him above
Lewandowski too,
Ibra.
actually.
No, he can't put him above Lewandowski to come down. Nah, above Eto, above Eto, above Eto.
Is he above Ibra?
Okay, above Eto.
Sure. Boom. Alan Shearer.
Premier League legend.
World class.
Yeah, above Aguero, I'd say.
I agree with him.
Yeah, fine.
Shevchenko.
Oh, Yasha, this is all you. Put him straight.
Nah, this is all Ernie, bro. Ernie's watched
What?
Shevchenko way more than me.
I might say something controversial here.
Oh.
He's either top of very good or bottom of world class. I think his time outside Milan kind of hinders his career. He's above Benzema.
But Benzema, I feel like Benzema did it for long. Is he above Benzema? Yeah, he's above Benzema.
He's above Benzema.
Is he above?
Is he above
Drogba?
Benzema?
Yeah, he is. He won the Ballon d'Or, bro.
So did Benzema though. I would put him below Benzema.
Below Benzema.
Fine, send it.
Boom, Luis Suarez.
Luis
boys,
Suarez.
I like Ernie. You've said this as well. I do not understand people who say Lewandowski is better than
Yeah,
Suarez,
it's true.
and then there's also people that say Benzema is better than Suarez. What?
No, people
planet
who say
are you
Benzema
living?
better than Suarez
Suarez
have never watched either of them play.
rivaling prime Ronaldo and Messi, beating them in assists and goals.
Yeah,
winning the Pichichi when they were at their prime. At Liverpool, he nearly won a title with that washed ass team.
Yeah. No, he was an incredible
Barca,
player,
and
man.
then left Barca when he got kicked out to win the title.
Yeah.
with Atletico.
Yeah, exactly.
Atletico, that's wild as well. That is wild. Goat.
Go.
Is he above Thierry Henry?
No.
Oh my God! Wait a second.
No, stop.
No.
GG.
Like, I mean, I said no straight away, but I'm like now thinking about it. What Suarez might be better, especially as a striker.
Ooh, that's a good. I
Like,
like.
bro,
you're not wrong. You're
Henry
not
was a
wrong.
winger for a decent part of his career.
Yeah.
Not that long.
I think Suarez is better, and he's got the goals to back it up at every single club that he's been. I'd put him above. I'm
fuck
putting
it,
him above.
fuck it.
Send it. Tevez, bro. He was.
A workhorse.
He's also a f***ing snake. Above Forlan.
I don't think he's above Forlan.
I think
That's
he's
fine
way
there.
above.
I think that's fine there.
Is he above Henrik Larsson as a striker? No,
I
he's not
think,
above Henrik
I
Larsson.
think
as a
he. I
striker.
think he's around Crespo, like either to the left.
He's
or
not
right of
better than
Crespo.
Milito as a striker, guys.
Put him like in between Crespo and Milito.
All right,
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
all right, boom. Luca Toni, a man of many Italian clubs.
He's been passed around more than a man's mother. But
Why?
he's somewhere indecent.
6 clubs in which he played less than 20 games.
Oh my god.
Is he better than Mario Gomez? I would put
We
them
can
like
put
on
them
the
in the
same
same
level.
level. Yeah. Put it there. Don't
All right,
drop
boom.
it.
Fernando Torres was insane for Liverpool. I put him like around the top of decence, like
I think
somewhere here.
he's better
Okay.
than Lukaku. Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, he's
I agree.
definitely-
I like it.
Yeah. I like that.
Trezeguet.
I am
Know
incredibly
nothing about this guy.
uneducated on this guy.
I'm
and
I
he
am
played-
uneducated.
and I'm a Serie A merchant, so I feel like I should know about him, and I don't. So
All I
so
know is that he's
I-
somehow a legend on FIFA.
Bro, comments, do your job again, bro.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
Ooh,
Oh,
this guy
daddy.
was
Oh,
saucy, man. So saucy. He had aura. As a striker, he had aura.
I'd put him like here.
Yeah.
No, here. I'd put him here.
I think he's better than Benzi, Loki.
Put him bottom of world class, I'll allow it.
All right, boom. Van Persie. Yes, that's my guy leaving Arsenal to us. To win this
Yes,
thing.
sir.
Also very good at an international stage. The Flying Dutchman. Huh?
That actually has to be the most iconic header.
I think very good.
And
better
decent.
Than Falcao.
Somewhere decent. No.
I think he's better than Falcao, bro.
No, he's not.
Bro,
No, he's-
this guy was the
not better
main
than
guy
Falcao.
for Manchester United. He was him.
I would put him around like Lukaku, to be honest.
Lukaku.
top decent for me.
Top decent, I'll allow.
All right, Hemans.
This is where we're getting another slot in GOAT. Top of GOAT for sure.
Is he better than?
Actually,
Thierry
no,
Henry?
I'll concede below R9.
All right, but realistically, I'd put him into decent. How weird is it to put Vardy above Adrian?
Bro, Vardy won the Golden Boot twice in the Premier League with Leicester City. Come on.
At Leicester.
Put some
It is
respect
crazy.
on
It
his
is
name,
crazy.
man.
Has he had a better career than Lukaku?
I low-key would personally say so.
I'd put him here. I'd put him here.
scored
I'd put him
twice.
here.
Yeah.
Fine.
Vieri, I am uneducated.
Bro, this
Yeah, I'm
guy,
very
okay, like
uneducated.
he has a YouTube channel now with a bunch of other like Cassano and other players and like Balotelli. Listening to them is like listening to people who hadn't graduated high school, bro. Like they can barely speak Italian. The stuff they say is outrageous and makes no sense. He's, I think, one of the stupidest players.
Too many headers. Too many headers.
Bro, yeah, like actually one of the stupidest players there is. If I had to put him, I'd put him somewhere in decent around like below Forlan, around Crespo area.
Sure. We'll listen.
Maybe below Crespo. But that's fine, yeah, that's fair.
David Villa. Played a lot on the wing for
He did play a
Barcelona.
lot on the wing, to be fair.
He did it mostly for the smaller teams. Barca, he only has 33 goals, and New York is where he has 77 goals. That's his second biggest couple of goals. I'd put him in decent.
Below Torres.
Below top. What?
Bro, he was good. Villa was a great player, bro.
Checo, I think is a bit too high. This decent thing is cooked.
This decent is so cooked, man.
David Villa, I'd put David Villa like.
I'll below Crespo. Van Basten!
Didn't do it for that long, but goat.
But like actually, Ronaldo's above there, and he also was riddled with injuries. And I think Van Basten's better than Ronaldo. So
You think Van Basten's better than R9?
Is he?
Van Basten was outrageous. By 28, he had 4 Ballon d'Ors already. He was insane.
That
Like,
is
if-
insane. You know what?
And
Get the
Cristiano
Ballon d'Ors,
Ronaldo.
retire. It's aura. It even increases aura when
Nah,
you
because
retire.
he knew he was gonna fall off, so he quit while he was ahead.
Yeah, but
Bro,
yeah, exactly. That increases aura. I'd put R9 above.
I think R9 is above.
There we go. I think that's fair. Quagliarella, interesting.
What the
Bro,
fuck is he doing?
Bro, this guy won the Golden Boot with fucking Sampdoria. Yeah, he beat Ronaldo to the Serie A Golden Shoe.
For every other club, he wasn't that great.
Below Defoe. Nah, Adebayor was
I
better
put
than him, bro.
Man, I saw Adebayor, you racist.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, fuck.
guys, the argument for the fact that he was there around
Defoe,
for ages.
I think
he's above.
it's here. I think it's here.
Yeah, above Defoe is fair.
I think
above
Mandzukic is just
Anelka.
way too high. I think Mandzukic is way too
I
high.
agree.
boys.
I agree.
Alright, we'll get to it. Wait. Immobile.
He was very. I think
Insane
Immobile is
Lazio
very good.
career. Is he above Quagliarella? I think so.
Yes. Bro, he's above.
He's
Crespo.
above.
He's
Man-
above Anelka,
He's
yeah.
above
Above
Diego
Mandzukic.
Costa. I think he's above Diego Costa.
He's above.
He's above Crespo. He's above Vieira. He's above Forlan, bro. Like Immobile was
Yeah.
insane.
That's true. I agree. Immobile was actually.
It's just because
Immobile
he's
is actually
literally he was a diamond in a team full of shit.
Yeah.
Alright, boom. Del Piero.
Go.
Goat!
No.
Del Piero is literally the definition.
But
of
he's
goal.
not. He's not
the best
he's
Italian.
not really a striker.
He's the best Italian forward of all time.
Did we forget about Immobile?
Nah, but Del Piero's better, bro. Del Piero's
What?
Really?
Del Piero is bottom of GOAT.
As a striker, though.
Oh, right.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, as a striker.
As
right,
a striker, I think he's like.
But I mean-
below-
As a striker, I think he's in world class.
yeah, I agree.
I think he's below Shira.
Below shit as a striker. Yeah.
Vas! I would say he goes somewhere in GOAT, but like
I think he goes here. I think Lewandowski's better. I think Lewandowski's better.
I
Lewandowski
agree,
has,
I agree.
has insane stats. Like for the amount of
Piero is
he
gold,
was such a
guys.
good player off the ball. Not like even though he didn't score that much. Lewandowski just has the stats to shove his
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, he will drown you in stats.
Like he just puts the cock on the table.
I just have one last point. Man, Del Piero played for in India, bro. Come on.
Oh, for the top of go right now.
Next up, Totti. As a striker, I think Raul, Totti, are
They're all good.
Raul and Eto'o are better.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. And
I
Shearer.
think
As a
Shearer
striker,
is better.
And
bro.
Shearer.
Bro, as a striker, I put him below Sheva.
Yeah, I agree.
Totti's going right here.
Yeah, that's fair.
Rooney.
Goat, honestly, goat. This guy. That was incredible.
Rooney goes into.
Nah, realistically speaking, world class, but
I'd put him below right below Shira.
yeah, I agree. I back that.
Is he better than Aguero and Kane, though?
Yes, like
Yes,
he was a
yes,
complete
yes.
forward, man.
I would have put him above Kane, but
Above Aguero.
For sure.
Boom.
For sure.
Icardi.
Yeah, straight
God,
doo-doo, man.
yeah.
Put that gas and doo-doo, bro.
bro, he had
Wipes
some
to
insane
there.
seasons.
I'd put him decent.
Above Costa.
No, Costa's better. I'd put him here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Morata, doo-doo.
Doo-doo, fucking put that out. Doo-doo, bro.
Osimhen, I'll put him here for now.
Yeah, he
yes.
needs to prove himself.
Lautaro Martinez.
I think very good.
Very good.
Yeah.
No, what? Bro, Higuain.
You think
is
Higuain's better than Lautaro?
All time, yes.
Give Lautaro
Fernando
another
Torres
5
is
years.
better.
Nah, he's above Adriano for sure. He's above
I think he's
Dzeko.
above Forlan. I
He's
think
above
he's
Dzeko,
no,
bro.
but
What?
then Immobile is here.
Yeah, Immobile is way too low, I think.
I don't think he's above Dzeko.
I think he is above Dzeko.
He's not above Dzeko.
Of course
no,
he's
he
above
isn't.
Dzeko, bro.
He hasn't been doing it for long enough, man. I'd put him here.
Yeah, I back it.
Yeah, below Immobile.
Boom. And last but not least is Andy Cole. Underrated.
Super underrated striker, man. If only this guy had PR, bro. This guy was tearing it up in every single Premier League club he was playing for.
I think he's world class, but he did join Man City, so that does put him down.
I think he was very good.
I think he's a better striker than Totti. I think he's a better striker than Ruud van Nistelrooy.
I back above Totti, but I think top are very good personally.
We can put him top of very good. Okay, final changes. I think
Go
GOAT
is
is
fine. Go is fine. I mean,
It's
Vardy's
not.
missing
And
out.
World class.
I think world class is fine as well.
I think Kane is a better all-time Premier League striker than Aguero.
Send it.
Boom.
Yeah.
Drogba, I think that's fine. Benzema, I think that's fine.
Our problem is the decent. Some
Yeah,
decent players
decent.
should be in very good.
I think Van Persie should be very good, bro.
Okay,
He 100% has to climb.
sure. Let's put him here. Let's climb.
I
I think Higuain goes up.
Yes, I agree.
Is he above Falcao?
No, I think below Van Persie was good.
Also,
I
wait,
don't
hang
like
on. Can you tell me the difference of players between Drogba and Vardy? Please tell me.
Nah, I can go. There's actually, if it was my list, Vardy would be above Didier Drogba right now. Vardy has done it for Leicester City. He's won the Golden Boot with Leicester City. He's won the Premier League
Bro,
with
you're-
Leicester City. He's won the FA Cup with Leicester City. What has Drogba won?
Dzeko, I think Dzeko should go down.
Yeah, the fact that Dzeko's above a Ballon d'Or, that's kind of crazy to me.
I think Immobile should go up.
I do think Dzeko should come down. Like he had an insane.
I think
season,
Immobile
but
here is better. Dzeko,
I kind of wanted to
come
move Dzeko
down.
to below. Yeah, there.
is Adriano too high?
I think Adrian is way too high, bro.
I think Mandzukic is way too high. I think Quagliarella is better.
I don't know, man. I don't know. That's difficult.
I think Tony is better than Lautaro Martinez as well. Why is
What?
Lautaro Martinez so high up?
Bro, you joking?
I think Tony's better than Tevez as well.
Tony being better than Tevez, I agree, but Lautaro being worse than Tony, no. I feel like Quagliarella is a bit low.
Icardi's wait. Icardi's way too high. Icardi's way too high.
That's what we
Icardi's
said, and you were
way
like, "Oh,
too
this
high.
guy's crazy."
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, I was.
Anelka's better than Icardi.
I think.
Put Icardi above Osimhen. Yeah.
I think Osimhen's above Icardi. Osimhen literally won the league with his goals.
Yeah, and Anelka, I would say. And
Anelka?
Mandzukic, and what the f
Sure.
is Mandzukic doing there, bro?
Yeah, I agree.
Nah, put Mandzukic below Quagliarella, man.
Put Mandzukic next to like Icardi. I think that's.
Yeah, I think below Icardi.
No, above.
You really think above?
Quagliarella just moving up the ranks like that.
Is the Sampdoria bias, bro? The low club bias is creeping in.
Is Morata better than Adebayor?
No shot.
Morata bottom of Dudu. That's harsh.
Yes.
Nah,
yes,
nah,
100%, bro. Is Aubameyang better than Tevez?
He won the Golden Boot, bro. What are you on about?
I would put Aubameyang above. Our strikers tier list. What would you change? Write in the comments.
And share it to your mother.